MLB The Show's coverage of major. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Anderson.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Madrigal is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Jose Abreu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So in now for Chicago, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Batting first.
At the plate, Javier Baez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Speared on the dive. How about that? And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here comes the first pitch. Yohan Moncada is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Anthony.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bryant on at first, nobody out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Jimenez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Hit high and deep to right center. Eaton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is now in the box. Luis Robert. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Anderson.
Little chopper back to the mound. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And this is on the ground, is short. Could be two. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. No balls and one strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners are at first and third, one away. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Yasmani Grandal swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Yoan Moncada. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Jimenez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And this throw gets away from him, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. At the plate, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The next Cub up, Martin.
Number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bryant, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lined into left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. In now, Nick Madrigal hops this one up. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Up next to the White Sox.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone. Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Anthony Rizzo.
The windup and the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Robert patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next to the 10.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Hard on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Yohan Moncada. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled off. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. A shot down the first baseline. And he goes to second with it.
the right fielder, number 12.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Eaton. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Lucas Giolito is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Just what the doctor ordered. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece. Here's Javier Baez. Bases empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Hard hit ball to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a
Oh, hold on. What a stop. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. New inning set to get underway. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Nick Madrigal shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Sacrifice attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Number 44.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Cameron Maben will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. Number 48 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. He's set and the pitch. Yohan Moncada is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes. In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Luis Robert. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sox 8. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ian Happ.
the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Number 29.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Line towards center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Leury Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 28.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Garcia playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. And in order go the White Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Nico Horner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The catcher, number 40.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. David Bodie will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning.
David Bodie.
Chopped down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit over to third, but it's thrown away.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out?
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Nico Horner will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field. Number 2.
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Jose Abreu stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
White Sox down to their final out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Baez onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 48 gets the W on the mound, so that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.